Welcome back, it is your boy Joker, and we are here again with another Zenless Zone Zero video. Now, if you like Zenless Zone Zero content, y'all already know what time it is, man. Hop onto the channel, hit the subscribe button, you know what I mean, and chill out. Right now we have, I guess you could say, a second installment. I did this before, and you guys actually pretty much liked it a lot, where I have one of my homies that don't really play the game or know too much about the game. Just write characters, give them a letter grade. That's pretty much what it is. Lizard, are you there?
I am here.
Perfect. That's my brother, y'all. He's going to be the one rating. It's going to be kind of like a blind one. He has played the game a little bit, but not enough to where he knows pretty much all of the characters. However, as you guys can see, we're going to start with Miss Miyabi, and he does know who she is, so
all right,
go ahead.
So before we get into it, I'm going to say S tier is what is going to be my top. So I'm gonna go S, A, B, C, D, F being the worst.
Right.
So that's how my scale works. And S tier. Next question.
I would also, well, yeah, S tier. This is about what I expected, but I also want a miniature backstory. So you see where it says Void Hunter here. On other characters, it does not say Void Hunter. Void Hunter is kind of like Archons and Genshin, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Very, very, very important people. That's why, well, Miyabi's broken in the game. Because
is there only one per like element?
Well, all the elements are there's a new character coming out. I think that she's going to be, they said that she's a Void Hunter level character in the story, and instead of having ether, her stuff is called ink. It looks completely different.
So
I think all Void Hunters have their own
scale then.
Yeah, because it's like, so Miyabi, she has frost burn, not just ice, if that makes sense. So hers is completely different. It's pretty much ice, but it's its own element of ice. And Homegirl that's coming out, hers is going to be called ink, even though it's a version of ether. It's different. I think all the Void Hunters are just, they're powerful, so they get their own stuff. Anyways,
gotcha.
S for Miyabi. Okay, boom. So and B, this is her S rank version. This is her back in the days. This is the old Miyabi when she was not Miyabi, Ambi, when she was on the hands for real. What we thinking here?
This is an S for me.
Why?
1, I like the design. 2, I like the hair. 3, I like swords. So
she got 2 of them things.
Exactly, and I like dual wielding as well. So this is an S for me.
This is pretty nice. Y'all should already know how I feel about, well, the first 2. They're the first 2 because they're both favorited. So you already know how that is. Those are my girls. And then we're gonna go with regular Ambi. What are we thinking here?
Okay, this one I would give like, I like this. I like the design.
It's green.
The sword. It's Ambi. Yep, green. Favorite color. I would give this an A.
An A. Okay.
Yeah, this is nice.
So what was your difference between this one and this one? Was it just the overall aesthetic, or what do you think?
The overall aesthetic. Yeah, I like the weapons are like super intricate. They're out, so you can see them. We got some skin showing. We still got the thigh highs going on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We like those.
Very good. Very good.
One was just a little bit more simplistic as far as in comparison to the other one. Not like in general, because it's definitely not a simple design, but it's nice. It's very nice, very solid. I like it.
All right, bet we're gonna go with her sister next.
Soldier 11. Okay, this is nice.
What are we thinking here?
I like the side ponytail. I like that.
Very nice.
It's giving like I'm a hard ass. You know what I mean? If I can say that. But
yeah.
Not too much skin showing. A lot of pockets. Design's very clean. The colors are kind of bright. A lot of orange.
She is a fire character.
Okay, that makes sense. I like the weapon.
Yeah, she pretty much gets like the same sword as Ambi does, but Ambi has an electric one.
Yeah,
she has a fire
and hers would be like the fire one, right? Kind of looks a little bit bigger too, more so like on the Claymore side. But yeah, I'd give this a B.
A B? Okay. Military girl.
I don't think I don't think it's as good as Anby's design.
Okay, gotcha. Now we're gonna go ahead and also through to Caesar King. She is the I gotta remember, I gotta do these before I ask, just in case you don't know some of these characters. My fault, you guys. So she is there is a biker gang called the Sons of Calydon in this game. You've probably seen a couple of them. She is the leader of the Sons of Calydon. She's the overlord of the outer ring of the area. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, this is cool. I'm digging the shield for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I like the hair color. I like the gradient. That's nice. And it's very like, you can look at this character and know nothing about it and think biker gang. Like the point is across, very much so. And then, you know, got the logo on the shield. This is nice. I give this an A.
An A? Okay, cool.
I like the king across the chest too.
He has the king right there because her last name is King, and then she even has it in her hair right there. Pretty nice. Nice little attention to detail right there. And yes, y'all, I gotta level up the rest of her skills. I know. Okay, I know.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We will get there sooner or later. At least the rest of her. Damn, I'm not even at 60. Look, man, we're not gonna talk about the rest of that.
We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it. Different topic.
She's getting there. Okay, so the next person is a part of her biker gang. She is the mixologist. She's pretty much damn near like a bartender. She makes drinks called nitro fuel. And she has dual-wielding flamethrowers as her weapons.
Okay, so off top, immediately, I like the little mini pigtails. And I like the fire hair clips because they are fire. I like that.
And she is fire.
I like dual-wielding. This is nice. Got the crop top with the biker jacket on.
Yes.
Gold. You look at this character, you see fire. Point is across. There's literally fire written on her in multiple places. I like it. I would give this an A.
An A? Okay.
It's an A.
Pretty good. So far we have 2 S's just to kind of, you know what I mean? We got Miyabi, hard S, very easy.
We didn't even need to talk about that.
Very easy. And then Anby, hard S again. Very good. So then we're gonna go next to somebody. I think that you should know her, Miss Grace. She is the technician for Bellobog, which is they're like heavy construction. They're part of the construction crew. You'll see some people that kind of you know.
Okay, yeah, I know the Bellobog, most of them, I believe. But yeah, I like this simple skin showing. She got the thing on her.
Wow,
it's very you look at it and you can tell she's into some type of work. You know, the big giant goggles on the forehead, canisters. I wouldn't think she's an electric character by looking at her. But that does not take away from the design. I like the design a lot. I would give this an A as well. Yeah,
she has a nail gun, but all of these are like electric grenades that she just throws at people. So that's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, I've played the character. She's pretty cool.
Pretty sick in general. Now, the next person. Now, this is somebody that's a part of Miyabi's group. I would like to say she's pretty much the second in command underneath Miyabi. Yeah, Tsukishiro. And she is also part Oni. She has Oni blood in her veins.
Interesting.
Very cool, yes?
Yeah, very much. I like this. I like pink hair. I like swords. I like the shoulder piece we got going on. The fit's just nice. I don't know what you want me to say. This is an S for me.
An S, okay. We finally got the other S. Very good. Very good.
To be honest, a lot of the characters in this game just look good. So A's are very likely. S's are likely.
Which makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Okay.
That's just when you got a well-designed game. That's kind of just how it goes.
So we're gonna go to the next person. We have our third S, y'all. Zuyon. You should know Zuyon. A cop.
Yeah, I have her. I pulled her immediately.
For sure. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Got that work.
She has. You don't want to mess with her. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, work.
I like the streaks in the hair. I like the high ponytail. You look at her, you see cop immediately because the point is across. Overall, I think I would give this an A as well.
An A, okay.
Yeah, that's very solid.
Pretty nice, pretty nice. We're gonna go to the next one. Let's go back here. And that's our partner. She is an android, pretty much. And she is one of the oldest people in the game, I think, actually.
Android, interesting.
Yeah. So, like, if you see, like, her legs, how there's, like, what do you call this there? Like, those are, like...
Yeah.
Like, she's
like little
android.
Connector lines or whatever.
Yeah.
Make it look kind of robotic. Okay. That's cool. I like the hair. You know, I like green.
Facts, facts, facts.
She has like a staff type weapon. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a staff that breaks into like a, what do you call that weapon? It looks kind of like big nunchucks. I forgot the actual name of it, but it starts off as a staff and then it breaks into like this other stuff. Okay, it's pretty cool. All electric based for sure.
Yeah, I mean the thing I like the most about this is probably the staff and the hair for sure. I would give this an A.
An A? Okay. Pretty nice, yeah. Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Still has the colors. She got the badge. You look at her, you see cop.
Very good, very good. So we go to the next one. Jane Doe. She's also one of the cops, but she is a special investigator. Have you ever heard the term John Doe? It's just you know, for the people that don't know, it's what certain people use as a screen name so that they don't have to use their real name. If somebody's name is John Doe, you know for sure that's not their real name. Since this is a woman, it's Jane Doe. That makes sense. So we don't know what her real name is.
So this is interesting. Okay, yes. I like the hair, the red, like the long straight red with the gradient. That's cool. She has ears, so I don't. What is she? Also, if you haven't seen so far, in this game there are a lot of people that are called, I think it's called Thyrans, which means that they are part something else. So kind of like not necessarily anamorphosis, but like they are part something. I want to say this takes part in like a post-apocalyptic kind of world where just a bunch of stuff happened and there's people that are just mixed with a lot of stuff. So like to go back here, Miyabi, of course, she is like a fox Thyran, as you can see. Like those are her actual ears. Yeah. She's not just a regular person. And then she's part Oni, even though you can't really tell. Her case is special. She is part mouse/rat. Okay, that makes sense. That's why her hands, like, she just kind of like, that's her regular stance with her hands like that. Okay, and then the long tail makes sense too. Okay, well, if that's the case, then, you know, they get the point across. It's not too excessive. They're still, like, for the most part, like, humanoid, I guess you could say. Yeah, yeah. Some of them are, some of them aren't. You will see some that are more animal than human. But yeah, this one's subtle. I mean, the fit's nice. Shorts, rip, tights, you know. Okay, and it says mice on the back of her jacket. I just saw that. Yeah. So yeah, part mouse. Yeah, I would give this an A. Very good, very good. Okay. Then we have the idol girl. Oh, my bad. Start from right here. Miss Astrial. Now, this is her second outfit, I believe. She does have another outfit that's kind of red. But she's just an idol. She's a singer. That's pretty much all she is. But in this game, she is the only healer. She's the only one that can actually heal your team. Interesting. Very, very strong character as far as gameplay wise goes. Her normal outfit, this one would get an S for me. This one's an S? Straight hair. Yeah, the straight hair is crazy. The dress is nice. She's a healer with a staff that looks like a cleric staff. And I want to say there's a CD player in here. I don't know if we can get a good... This is nice. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, so she pulls the CD out and spins it. Yeah, that's cool. I like the jewelry, the gold accents. Straight hair is getting to me. Yes. Yeah, this type of hair set this will definitely work. Let's see if I can shuffle to her other outfit. Let's see. There we go. This is her regular outfit. Would be this. Okay, yeah, that's nice too. It's a bit brighter, but I like the second one. But the all black, that is the work. So we come back here. S. So far we have S. We have 4 S's. Astrial, Yanagi. We have
I call her Sanby because it's not just regular Anby. It's Silver Squad Anby. So Silver Zero, and then you have Miyabi. That's about right. Yep. Pretty good. All right. Next is Astriel's bodyguard. That is the singer. She is the bodyguard. She's literally like Yelan from Genshin Impact, just with blonde hair. She does the same thing with the string. She has the jacket. She is pretty cool, actually.
S. I don't even gotta think about this one.
Why an S here?
I don't even gotta think about it. The jacket, arms on, even in the sleeves, it's just chilling.
Yeah.
The knife, I mean, you can't switch the pose, but yeah, you can. That right there, that gives me the like rogue assassin type vibe, and I'm a fan of that when it comes to like games and things like that. I like the rogue type. The fit is nice. We got the gold tie, the dress shirt, the leather pants, the knife in the thigh. It's an S.
Yeah, and when she ults, she just takes her jacket off, and then she's just boxing without the jacket. The jacket just disappears. Like it's like a different stance that she has, I believe is what that's called. But yeah. Evelyn, very good. And then this is somebody that I believe is one of the Thyrans. I want to say she's a vampire, but this is the newest character that dropped, Miss Vivian. So what are we thinking for her?
This is very nice. It's giving like ghostly vibes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there is a ghost character, but you'll see her when you get there.
I like the curls. I like the light purple-ish hair. The bow, the dress.
Mm-hmm.
The design on the tights is nice. The ruffles, it's nice. Pointed ears. That's interesting.
Yeah, and then her mouth isn't open, but they got like sharp teeth. So vampire.
Okay. Yeah, with the red eyes. Vampires usually have like a black, dark purplish or red gradient with red eyes. So this is nice. I'm gonna give this an A.
Okay, A. Pretty good. I don't think. Well, did you give out a B? I don't think you've given out a B yet, right?
I have not given out a B yet.
Okay.
I don't think.
So pretty simple across the board. Next person is Trigger. She is from the same team as Soldier 11, part of one of the military defenses, and she is a sniper. She is, I would like to say blind, but not really, because she could still sense what's going on. But she got her eyes injured in a hollow, so she permanently has that mask on. And she has, for some reason, a wagon. Like, I don't know why that just did that, but
I saw it from the front.
Good lord. Yeah, she got the works. But anyways, another electric character. One of the carries for my team. So
I like this. This is nice. I like the camo because it's very subtle. It took me a while to notice that it was even camo. I think that's because the orange is so bright. The color palette is nice. I like long ponytails. That's cool.
Pretty nice.
I like the hair pieces, the little red triangles. Yeah. The wagon is S tier by itself.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this an A.
Gotcha.
I do like snipers. I like snipers.
Yeah, her whole gameplay is pretty insane whenever you get a chance to see that. Like, she is a stun character, and usually stun characters are not based off a crit, but she is a stun character that's based off a crit, so she's different. She hurts a lot. Very good.
Nice. I like that.
Let's go next. Calydon. You should already have seen Calydon. That is the president of Bellobog. Or the president's daughter, but since the president passed, she's now the president.
Yeah, so you look at this and you see fire.
Yes, correct.
Love the hair. Hair is fire. Unintended. I like this fit. I like this fit a lot. I would give this an A.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. She's a cool character though. Like, as far as character goes, I think she might be one of my favorites.
Yeah, she's actually really fun to use, and I need to actually level up because somehow I've gotten 3 of her, so I don't know where the C3 came from, but sure, I guess. Take
those.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
For sure.
And then Ellen, that was the very first limited character that came out.
Okay, so it says shark on her tail, so I'm assuming she's a shark girl.
Oh yeah, Shark Thyran.
Okay, this is cool. I'm guessing it's like a maid type outfit because I see a headband, little
So
maid dress.
she is a part of Victoria Housekeeping. This is the first one that you have seen from them. They are a maid service on the outside, but they do like different types of high profile jobs on the inside that usually involves very high combat skilled personnel. So they kick a lot of behind, but that usually do on the outside, like I said, storefront, maid, cafe. That's what you think it is, but they are usually hired for behind the scenes black market work, if that makes sense.
Spooky stuff. Okay, this is nice. I'll give this an A.
Pretty good.
I really like the weapon. The color palette is solid. I like the haircut, like the little undercut with the red on the inside. That's nice.
And she is one of the other characters that has another costume, but her costume is just her school outfit.
Okay, yeah.
That's all that pretty much is.
Just gets rid of all the other stuff.
Yes. Now we are actually getting
outfit.
to the ghost. Alexandrina. This is the closest to a ghost you're going to get in the game. She is the head maid for the housekeeping services, quote unquote.
Gotcha.
Very dangerous person as far as like fighting goes. Very.
He looks dangerous. I look at her and I feel a little bit uncomfortable if we were in the same. And so
that's
are those
good.
Like two little ghostly bang boos behind?
Yeah, that's her little bang boos that are kind of like kind of ghostly, I guess you could say. She has them like she acts like a puppeteer of sorts, I guess you can say. She uses like these kind of like like strings to puppeteer them and make them go around, and yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I like that. This is very solid though. I would give this an A. I really like the red like straps. The red just accents on her top, like brings it out a lot.
Yeah,
so this is nice. I like this.
And
she got the maid stance going on. Yeah.
Nicole. So this is her second outfit. I'm sure that you have seen her in her first outfit before.
I've seen the second outfit too.
This is, the works. Good Lord have mercy. Let that be me.
Honestly, I don't think it matters which outfit. They would both get an S for me.
Facts.
Yeah,
we like
the little green bang boo on the hip.
We like Nicole around here, boys. Yeah. Nicole will work.
No discussion.
For sure. For sure. Okay.
Pink hair, pigtails, green bang boo on hip. Yeah.
So we have our residential Latina homie right here, Luciana de Montefio. Short attitude.
Gotcha.
Biker gang, very cool. She uses a bat, and then she has little bang boo that aren't showing up right here, but little bang boo that run around the field, and she hits them with the bat, and then they explode on impact on whatever it hits.
Interesting. Okay, so as far as fighting goes, I think that sounds really cool. I like that. The bat design is super dope. Has brass knuckles on the handle. That's cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
She got the boar snout hanging around the neck. That's pretty cool. I give this an A. It's nice.
Pretty good.
You look at her, you see biker gang. You already know what's going on.
Now let's see
little details.
Now this one is, believe it or not, this is the grandma, Piper.
Yeah, that's Grandma Piper.
Yeah, that's the Piper's just old and short.
Yeah.
But really cool, and drives a super big like 18-wheeler truck for some reason. Big axe, the baggy under eyes. She just wants to go to sleep. You know how it is.
Gotcha.
Very cool though. Like Piper.
Yeah, you look at her, you see biker gang as well. I really like the design of the pants. That's kind of crazy. I like that a lot. I would give this an A as well. Honestly.
Very good.
Her hair is definitely different from any other character we've seen.
Yeah, I want to say that it's probably like the old, like, I don't even know what that would be, like maybe 60s or something like that.
Yeah, it seemed like they were going for like an older like hairstyle kind of vibe, and then just put like their twist on it.
Yeah,
I like.
So we go here. Next will be Sokaku. This is an actual full Oni.
Well, you can definitely tell that it's a full-on Oni. I really like the weapon.
Mm-hmm. Which is an ice fan. The thing opens up and kind of like spreads ice, and she's a part of the same group as Yanagi and Miyabi.
Yep, the green jacket.
Yeah. Special Operations Section 6. They're like the Secret Service.
Gotcha. So this one's nice. I like it. Gets the point across. I don't give this one a B.
A B. Okay. First B.
I don't feel like there's anything that's like stand out about it.
First B. Got it. Oh, and then there's the mask that she gets right there. I was trying to see if I can find the mask, but she does also have a mask that she puts on. Pretty cool.
Yeah. We're gonna go B with that one.
And then next we have Nekomiya. She's in the same group as Nicole and Ambi, the Cunning Hairs, and you know, one of the, I guess you could say, the main characters. Since the Cunning Hairs are always everywhere.
I'm giving this an A. I like the design. The first S rank character that I got in the game. I like the dual wield weapons. I like speedy characters.
Very fast.
The catness, I guess you could say, is not like overbearing. Ears and two tails. That's it. Yeah, I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah. Random barcode on forehead. Still don't really know what that's about.
Yeah, don't know what the reason for that is, but maybe we'll get there one day.
Cat Thyron. Looks like a cat Thyron. Okay, and here we go with the next one. Corin. Now this is another person that is from the Victoria Housekeeping. Her theme is Frankenstein. If you can't tell from the kind of deadish looking face, the screws everywhere. I like her backpack with the little heartbeat thing.
My favorite thing about this design is the backpack.
Yeah, it's sick.
That is very, very clean. I give this an A as well. Like the pigtails, like the hair color, like the weapon. Love the backpack. The screws. Yeah, it's nice. Very nice.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Let's see who we get after that. My boy. The only person I actually cosplayed in this game. The GOAT. Aramasa.
I feel like this just has to be an S.
Okay,
like,
very
look
good.
Look at how clean this is, bro. Well, like, can you look at this and tell me that there's something bad about it? I don't think so.
And he's just kind of like, you know, how Child has the bow that breaks into two swords.
Yeah.
It's same exact thing right here.
Dual wield bow, got the arrows, the headband with the tails of the headband flowing.
Yeah.
Color palette, eyes match the details.
Bro, sick.
Yeah, this is just. I'm glad they gave him out for free because I needed that.
Yeah. Facts, because he came out when Miyabi came out, and I was like, bro, my bank account's finna start hurting. Because I had to get Miyabi C6. I had to, but I was like, I also want my boy, so don't do me dirty, please.
I had to get one copy at least.
So pretty good. Pretty good here.
Yeah. Me like.
The GOAT, Billy.
Okay. There's no way I don't give this an S, bro. At this point, it's tough to not give up this. Look at this, bro. The jacket is crazy. The guns are nice. The hair is nice. The mask is nice.
Oh, Billy's cold.
Overbearing. It's not too overbearing. You know, he got like the mechanical body or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's nothing that's like overdone. It's not crazy. He doesn't look like David from Cyberpunk. Like, you know, the stock chain on the belt is nice. S tier. That's for sure.
Very cool. And we might get another unit for Billy or another outfit probably in the future. So that might be kind of cool since he has a pass.
S-rank Billy will be kind of crazy.
Let's see. Let me guess. Is it Poltra next? No, it's not. It's Seth. He is a...
He's a cop.
Well, yes, he is a cop. I believe he is a dog or a cat. I think he is a cat Thyron as well, just like Nekomiya.
Yeah, I think the ears are kind of cattish. Like, no, this is good. I like this. You look at him, you see cop written all over him. Like the shield weapon.
And he has a Monster Hunter weapon because he has this baton and then shield, and then he can connect it to turn it into like a charge blade action, which I don't think he does on the screen, but it's pretty sick.
Yeah, he looked. This is a nice design though. Gets the point across. You look at him, you know what he does. Well, you don't know what he does, but you know what he does. He's a cop.
Yeah, of course.
I give this an A. I get this an A for sure.
Pretty sick, pretty sick. Okay, Potra now, right? Okay, so remember when I told you that some Thyrans look more animal-like? This is it right here. Potra, I don't know. Maybe a wolf Thyran? I'm confused here. I'm not too sure exactly what Potra is. She's a side character that actually kind of came out. Her moveset's pretty cool if you don't have trigger, but that's getting into like playstyle stuff, so we'll save that for another time. But
well, this is cool.
She's from the biker gang as well.
Gotcha. Okay, I see a little biker gang-ish in there. The mask and the jacket. Her weapons look crazy.
Yeah,
I like that. The guns look cool. It's cool how she holds them backwards though. Like if you go back to like the base stats, yeah, like right there, she holds it backwards and then she like, I guess it like flicks into the way she's holding it the other one. That's pretty dope.
So it's like she uses it as a melee or range. So from right here, since these are out, like the spikes are out, she can use that as close range, and then she can swap like this to get a little bit of mid to long range action. Her playstyle is pretty good.
Dope. Yeah, I like this a lot. I'm gonna give this an A as well.
Like, this is a character that I might sooner or later, especially since I got the Cinema 6 one, I might probably level 60 her and just throw her on a team just because her playstyle is actually pretty cool. And she's somebody that you don't need to be on field. Like, usually when you swap characters off in this game, they're just kind of like off the field. But her and Trigger and... who's the other one? Her, Trigger, and Astriel, you swap... they're meant to swap off because they hop on the field by themselves while you're fighting to help.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So that's pretty cool, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I like this. I give this an A. And Talon.
Then you got Kamina from Gurren Lagann.
I ain't gonna lie, this fits okay. Honestly, I don't really like the weapon too much.
Yeah, the drill. It's kind of weak, but
yeah.
you know.
I don't really like the weapon too much, but the fit's not bad. I mean, the hair is cool. The cloak, I like. Black and white is always nice. Got the yellow accents because works in construction, so they got the yellow and the black stripes. I get it. Gets the point across. It's solid. I'll give it an A.
Okay. Solid A. And then we should be reaching...
I really like cloaks, like long cloaks, jackets, stuff like that. I kind of really like that.
We should be reaching the end, which will be one of my favorite. It's the only character that I don't have. No, okay, not him, but, you know, we'll get there soon. But my boy Ben. Yes, sir.
Boy right here. This
the GOAT.
S tier. Like, I can't think of another way that they could have made this character look that would be better than this. Now, maybe they'll surprise me and come out with a skin form or something, but this is nice. Because technically he's wearing the same thing that Calydon wears, right? She just has hers tied at the waist.
So Calydon has hers off and tied around the waist. And he has just a jacket version of it, but the pants are the same. He has the same thing on, but he has it all the way on. The only Bellobog person that doesn't have it on at all would be Grace. Grace doesn't even wear it because she's not in the... well, she is in the field, but not like these guys are, if that makes sense. Yeah, she's a tech.
She's there when they need her to be there.
Yeah, well, she's a tech, so she does tech-specific stuff, if that makes sense.
No, I like this. I like how he has his own shirt on, you know what I'm saying? That's his merch. That's the bigger merch.
Gold chain.
The gold chain. The scar on the eye. I like scars. He got the gold tooth. Shopper ranks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like if this jacket was for sale, I'd buy it.
It's pretty nice. And there is going to be a big panda that's coming into the game. That man literally just looks like Po from Kung Fu Panda. And he's a healer that doesn't have a weapon. He just throws hands. I need him. I'm not going to lie to you, bro.
I like characters that throw hands.
That man just throws hands, and he's a healer, and we don't even have another healer other than Astriel. So Panda Boy is about to be best boy for sure.
But yeah, I also like his weapon.
Yeah, I think it's like a hydraulic press, I want to say.
Yeah, something like that.
Pretty nice. I liked it.
Yeah, that's a S for me. And
then the last one, no. I keep saying the last one, my fault. After him, I think it's going to be the last one. But my boy Von Lycan, he actually rose up my ranks a little bit in the story. He's a pretty cool person, but he is actually the main leader of Victoria Housekeeping. So you have Rena, that's the head maid. He is like the head of the rest of the operations.
I got you. I like this. It fits the the theme, you know. He's kind of like butler-esque outfit, you know what I mean?
Wolf Tyrant,
you know, he's a little bit more, yeah, like animal, but he's still humanoid. You know, he's on standing up straight. Tail got the strap on it, just like the face does. The legs, I really like. I like the mechanical legs. That lets you know he's about smoke.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like this a lot. I'm gonna give this an A as well.
Okay, cool. And yeah, he actually really he's pretty cool. If you ever get around to catching up in the store, you'll see he's a really important character, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
because I would have never thought so.
Just to note, I'm not usually a fan of the furry stuff, so me giving out these A's means that it's very solid.
Me either. Like I usually don't, because you have some of the Thyrans that I've showed you that look a lot more human, like Seth does, and then you have some that's just more animal, but they're both still technically Thyrans. Like him, full animal, full animal, full animal. And then the one character that I do not own, the GOAT, Lighter. He is one of the champions of the Sons of Calydon. So Caesar King, she is the leader. Technically, before you can get to the leader, you have to be able to fight the champions, which was Lighter and Billy. Both of them were the champions, and the champions are usually the best fighters other than Caesar. And this dude was a boxing champion. This dude literally just punches. That's his whole moveset. It's just straight hands.
Not gonna lie, I did waste a couple summons trying to get him, and I didn't get him either.
Man, this is my guy right here.
Yeah, I tried to roll for him. But yeah, I like the design.
Yeah, he's coming on banner, I think, in a couple of weeks.
Okay. But yeah, I like this design. The jacket is dope. I love the gold accents. Gold's one of my favorite colors. The red scarf out of nowhere actually fits somehow, which is crazy considering the rest of the fits like blue and gold. I like the hair gradient. The shades are clean. That means he's about business, but he gonna look good while he doing it. And the gauntlet, I guess you can say, on his right arm, that has like the gun stocks on it, is crazy.
Yeah, it shoots out fire to help like propel his punches. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that a lot. I would give this an S.
An S?
Unless he has on some type of shoes or boots that ruins the outfit, I would give this an S.
Just like your normal black random boots. I mean, it's like shin high boots.
Okay, then nah, yeah, this is an S for me. I actually like this a lot.
Okay,
I would wear this. I would put this on.
Yeah, I could see you probably cosplaying like a Lighter. Lighter's cool as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'd be hot, but I'd put this on.
Yeah, no, he has clothes on for real. So like, yeah, jacket, all of that. Not very good.
I like this.
But
is solid.
Well, there you guys have it. Appreciate you guys staying this long. We've been here for about 40 minutes. I didn't even see the time. Woo!
Dang.
But we're gonna have another part once we get more characters in. I want to say the last time we did this, there was a good handful of these characters that weren't even out yet. I know for sure that Anby, and I want to say Miyabi might have been out, but for sure she wasn't out. Good lord.
Yeah, last I played the game, I think Yanagi was on banner. I think the last time I played, that's who was. Astriel wasn't out yet.
It should have been I think did Miyabi come before or after Yanagi? I don't remember. But
if she was after, then I think she was after. Then
I think Yanagi was first.
Miyabi's banner. Then I played. No, I logged in when Astriel came out, but I didn't play much, and I didn't pull for her either.
Mm-hmm. So
then I guess I haven't played the game since Miyabi's banner.
Yeah, you've missed all of this storyline.
Yeah, I gotta hop back on here.
Y'all are on Vivian, so it's gonna probably be a minute before you get Anby again, but her playstyle is insane. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, her playstyle is, to be honest, pretty like linear. Like, it's very simple. You press a couple of buttons, she does a little, what do you call it? But her playstyle and she is a beast. Like, she's completely different than anything you could even imagine. Like, she moves. She might be probably one of the fastest characters in the game. You like speed? Her?
Okay, well,
And
you just hooked me in when you said speed.
1 and 2 right here. Oh my, those girls, they teleport around the map for real. Like, they're and they're electric, so you already know we got the speed. Yeah, that's my second team. First team is Miyabi because, well, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, y'all already know Miyabi's still the strongest character in the game, and your boy had to open up the bank account to get her to C6. So she's gonna be number 1 for sure. But that number 2 team, man, let her get back on banner. I bet you she'll be C6 too. Huh?
Yeah, if she gets back on banner, you're gonna have to send me a text message.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna have to go ahead and do that.
She moves fast for real. But anyways, thank you guys again for coming over here and watching with us, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the homie Lizard, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Coming over here and hanging out with us real quick. Hopefully he gets back into the game, and then we'll have a little update, probably have him in another video or so if he you know what I mean, updates himself on the game a little bit. That we have a little bit more to talk about. But
right.
Other than that, y'all already know what the challenge is, man. We're gonna be here again. We're gonna be here a video a day until the end of the month. It is what it is. No excuses. We finna just knock these out. So tomorrow will be my bias list. I know I said that I was going to do it today, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I low-key forgot. So I'm doing this right now. This will be what y'all see today. Tomorrow we're gonna get the bias list. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, y'all already know who 1 and 2 is. I mean, it's a spoil, but it is what it is. They really tie for first place for real. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it is what it is. That ain't got nothing to do. We'll talk about that tomorrow. And yes, Anton is still last place. It is what it is. His character's boring. I'm sorry. But you guys aren't. Love y'all. Catch y'all later. Peace.